If you're anything like me, you might find yourself stealing glances at your Steam hours every once in a while, only to nearly tumble off your chair in disbelief. Holy pixel, those hours stack up quicker than cobblestone in a diamond mine. Well, they say 10,000 hours can turn you into a pro at anything, right? So we must be getting something from these games. So what is it? And why do we love them so much? Settle in and let's explore the 3 core reasons why video games have become more than just a pastime, but a passion for so many of us, and how we can utilize this gaming experience to level up in our own lives. To delve in, let's enter the dojo. To me, the fairness and known structure of the gaming world is one of the most attractive things about gaming. It's a world where you know the rules. You know if you just manage your resources, or are quick enough, or have a good enough build or strategy, then you can succeed. A while back, my bros and I were playing Ring of Elysium, our first foray into the battle royale genre. It felt like all our hard work and way too late nights had finally paid off.
It's impossible to find them.
Having the opportunity in the world of gaming to grow and progress and become highly skilled, and to be proud of our well-honed ability and performance. There's something about having the opportunity in the world of gaming to grow and progress and become highly skilled, and to be proud of our well-honed ability and performance. That ability to actually work toward and be able to achieve something from our hard work. When you examine our lives in this day and age, there isn't a lot of opportunity to do that. In many jobs now, excellence and efficiency goes unnoticed, or even worse. Have you noticed how people are flocking to stuff like CrossFit or those Spartan races? It's like they're chasing the boss battle in real life. You grind, you level up, from couch potato to fitness hero. Much like gaming, they offer a clear path to improvement. While some dismiss gamers as lazy, I'd argue that gamers, at their core, show that it is quite the opposite. If you're a gamer, you're engaging in active pursuit. You're strategizing, solving problems, building skills. The core drive of gaming is to be active, to accomplish something that more and more feels unachievable in life becomes possible in a game. So gaming to me doesn't show laziness, but more of a lack of opportunity or ability to be active and achieve in our own lives. We have an attraction to fill an innate need in us to perform action and do something, and gaming becomes an outlet for that need. Gaming is a mirror of our ambition, our drive to win, and our quest for a world where skill and effort get us the high score. This brings us to the second point of why we love games so much, and that is the quest for accomplishment. Have you ever found yourself so overwhelmed with what feels like insurmountable work or problems, and then there's the allure of being able to accomplish a win in your game? I know I have. Sometimes I just feel like I want to succeed at something, don't you? And sometimes that can be elusive in real life. I want a challenge I can overcome, not easily. I don't want to walk in the park. I want to work for it and achieve it, from perseverance and skill. Gaming gives us this sense of accomplishment. We can actually work to achieve something. The gaming industry knows we crave achievement, and especially with free-to-play and online match-based games, we're always dangled that golden carrot. Whether it's a multiplayer game or a single-player game, we know if we do well and apply ourselves, we can win eventually. These achievements and wins keep us coming back again and again. Well, that is, as long as you're not going for the go outside achievement for the Stanley Parable, which you can only get if you don't boot it up for 5 years. Anyone got that yet? Moving on to our third and final point, and that is the escape mechanism and why we turn to games. In our quest to understand the magnetic pull of gaming, we can observe that it is in part due to the challenges we face in our lives. It's no secret that the milestones we've set for happiness in the modern world are becoming harder than a 360 no-scope. Consider the economic hurdles, the push for higher education, and the daunting realities of the job market. The irony is palpable when you think about college-educated interns. If the military can train someone to operate a tank in 4 months, why does designing a website demand a bachelor's degree? Jeez, who's been messing with the difficulty settings? I didn't choose nightmare mode. Where was I? Ah, yes. Even those of us who do achieve the pinnacle of what's perceived as success, Elon Musk, still turn to games or drugs or endlessly chase material accomplishments, which are factually not much more worthwhile than the ones in games. A billionaire spending his time acquiring yachts, planes, and mansions is not getting permanent happiness. It's just a glorified, more expensive, and immersive experience of doing the same thing in Grand Theft Auto.
This is ours? No way.
The chase for wealth itself is a great distraction, but your goal in life can't just be chasing coins like Mario. Even he has a larger mission. Have you ever heard of someone who's rich and achieved happiness and satisfaction in their life? If they're out there, the deciding factor is not the amount of coins that they collected or mushrooms they ate. Now don't rage quit. There's a lot in life to be positive about. And part of that is realizing what we have been told is the grind of life and the measure of success is a side quest at best. As Steve Jobs, who got all the achievements, said, "My favorite things in life don't cost any money." It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. So whether it be achievements that are deemed needed to be successful in life or in gaming, unless it's something that is actually soothing our soul, neither is going to provide us with lasting happiness. Understanding our attraction to games shows us what we're really searching for, and that, my friends, is the key to taking back the controller of life. I'm not saying you need to stop playing games. Choose purposefully what you're doing and know why. This gives us a much healthier relationship toward gaming and life in general. The things we get from gaming can also be gotten from other places. From learning a new language, a new skill, fitness goals, volunteer work, there are a lot of ways to find fulfillment outside of gaming. Just like grinding levels makes your character stronger, every hour you spend practicing guitar or working out or whatever your chosen skill tree is makes you level up. Many of the skills you've applied in gaming, like problem solving, planning, strategy, teamwork, they can all be applied in other fields. In fact, a kid in Norway used his skills of aggroing mobs in WoW to lure an aggressive moose away from his sister. Then he used his character's level 30 play dead skill to survive the attack. Maybe don't fight any mooses, but embark on your own real-life quests. Unlock a personal achievement and come back here and tell us about it. When we understand the reasons we like gaming, from a fair world, achievable goals, and our innate desire to be active and doing something, to just being able to tune out. And if you harness a portion of it and direct it into something else, you'll be leveling up in real life as well. I'm a firm believer that anyone who has even moderately decent gaming skills can learn all kinds of things. And there we have it, fellow gamers, our journey comes to an end. Before we log off, let me leave you with some wisdom from the ancient Vedic text that echoes through time. They say, don't be attached to not working, nor attached to the fruits of your work. Don't over-endeavor for material gain. Instead, accept what you're entitled to, which will come naturally as you do your work. In success and in failure, remain even-minded. Work not for the results it brings, but for the work itself. In gamer terms, life, like gaming, will bring you wins and losses. In games and in life, don't get too caught up in the highs of victory and the lows of defeat. Play the game of life for the sheer experience of playing. Embrace each challenge, each quest, not for the loot, and don't despair at the loss, but courageously make the journey. As we power down and return to the real world, let's take this wisdom with us. Can we use our love for gaming to enrich rather than distract from the reality we're living? Keep on leveling up, not just in your favorite game, but in life itself. Not for the rewards, but for the action itself. And you too can become a level 1 sage. Game on, my friends. Game on. If you like this video, you might like some of my others. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out my merch.